Hey guys, so I thought I would do just a quick rundown of a new backpack that I purchased. It's for my camera gear. You know, part of my job a lot of times has me traveling around the world. And I've been using this thing for years. I think I got it in like 2003, 2004, and it has literally been all over the world. But it's time for something new. So I got one of these. I actually put this on Amazon. It was about $70. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of the brand, but it's ABCNNYC. So I think that's probably an acronym for something. Anyway, this had great reviews and it looked like it would be comfortable. And I thought I would just do kind of a quick review about it. Now, first thing I noticed is the front of the backpack, but also the back side here, it has zippers on it. And that seems a little bit unusual. Oh, that's interesting. So you can get into the backpack from both sides, apparently. It's got a nice little space up here. I guess you could put, you could easily put an iPad or maybe a MacBook Air in there. Let me go ahead and close this up. It's got nice pads here in the back, and the shoulders feel very padded. It's got a little hanging thing so you can put a little carabiner to hang stuff off. Let's see what else. Little butts there on the end so it doesn't mess up your pack when it's on the ground. Little strap just to hold everything together. Little thing on the side. This would be a good place to put a tripod. Maybe a bottle of water. You saw I got one in this side. This has a little thing on top, so I think this would be a great side to put a small tripod. It's also brightly colored, so it'll be easy for people to see. I think this will reflect light really well. It's reflecting light here in our little studio very well. It's bright green, and this will make you a good people to see you, and maybe you wouldn't get hit when you're running around at night. So, okay, this is the front of the pack, and it looks like you can't actually get into the main contents without going through the back side. Plenty of space in here. There is an internal pocket. Looks like there's plenty, you could get all sorts of documents in there. You got spaces for pins, which is pretty normal. This little spot looks like it might be big enough for an iPhone. And well, there you go. Fits just nice. Okay, so you got this little thing here. This, I believe, is to cover up the backpack and insulate it from the rain. So you got a reflective side. This would be great to use in the daytime when it's hot, and I think this might actually help keep the bag cool. And if it was cold out, I guess you could use this other side. You'd probably fit this over the top. And we've got these little partitions. They come in here, and they're Velcro. And I got my old camera bag here full of stuff. So I'll take a lens. This is one of my favorite lenses. It's heavy. This is old school, like late 1970s, early 1980s. Canon FD mount lens. You see the silver backside. This is before they started making them out of plastic. It's 50mm. This is old school. You had some manual focus. It's a prime lens, so there's no zoom. But this is definitely one of my favorite lenses. It has an amazing depth of field. Not so great when you're trying to shoot moving or on the fly, but really good if you have time to plan your shot and get everything just right. Got another little Canon lens. This is also FD mount. This is 28mm. Nothing spectacular. This is an f2.8. The other is a 1.4. So it's pretty nice. It's probably the nicest lens that I've got. This is a little coupler that changes these old FD lenses to something that will fit on my Micro Four Thirds camera, which is a Panasonic GH2. It's a little bit old, I guess, nowadays, but it's a fantastic camera. I would love to get a GH4, and there's actually a GH5 now. Just can't really afford it, but I would love to get one someday. And this is the stock lens, the 1442. This is the kit lens. It's nothing spectacular about this lens, but it does do autofocus. My Nikon Speedlight. I used to use Nikon cameras for everything until I got the GH2, and then I started buying other brands and mixing and matching, but it's good flash. A couple more things that I have in here. Lens pin. These are excellent. I've had this particular one for a long time. And of course I could set up a space for my camera. Now I'm going to be using this camera, the one that we use to record most of these videos, overseas pretty soon. I'm going to be going to Thailand not long from now. And it's been a trip that we've been planning for several years. It's a pretty big deal. And I'll share some more details about that with you later. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing more, probably like a better review of this thing later, especially after I've had a chance to use it. And there's no better way for me to be using this than lugging it to the other side of the world on my back for 2 weeks. So I will know for sure if this thing's good or bad at the end of that trip.